Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't joined me before, I am Mama Make You Up and I welcome you to subscribe and share this video, and you can make any comments you'd like down below. Today's video is going to be a bit of a first impressions and review of some drugstore items as well as some affordable items that aren't found in drugstores but are found online. So today I'm starting off with a bare face today because I want to start from scratch, and we're going to be reviewing and checking out some first impressions of some products that I recently bought. So stay tuned. The main brands that I'm going to be reviewing and doing a first impression on today are the Essence brand, which I found predominantly at Superstore in Canada. I'm going to be looking at a foundation from Loreal for the first time. I have a Wet n Wild product. I also have an Almay product as well. And finally, I have a few items from Morphe, which is the one brand that isn't found in drugstores but is found online for a very reasonable price. The first item I have here today is the Essence Prettifying lip oil. So this has jojoba oil in it, and it just says light feeling and lip oil for soft and smooth lips with jojoba oil and non-sticky. Color 03 SOS My Heart was all of $2 at Superstore. So all three of them on the shelf had a smell to them. This one just smells nice. I don't know what it smells like. It's definitely non-sticky. I could see this is something that I would apply before I start my foundation, which is what I'm doing today, just to help my lips get ready for applying lipsticks or lip gloss and that kind of thing at the end of a makeup look. Could also see this being helpful to wear overnight, considering it is an oil, so it will gradually absorb into the skin. The next item I'd like to go in with today is probably one of my most anticipated items. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I have heard tons about this foundation online, of course, on YouTube. I purchased it in 202, which is creamy natural, so I'm hoping that that fits my lovely ghostly type of skin color today. I'm going to start off with priming my face, as I always do before my makeup, to see how this looks on my skin. I'm going to go in with my Photo Finish primer, my Smashbox primer, and now I'm actually going to zoom you guys in to hopefully give you a clearer view of how this applies on my skin. Close-up time! So I'm going to shake it up a little bit. They do say that this is a radiant finish, normal to dry skin, and that it's hydrating. And it's supposed to last up to 24 hours because, you know, most of us walk around with our makeup on for 24 hours. After the first initial pounces with my beauty blender, I'm actually really surprised at how much it covers up redness that I have from my acne. It feels like a really great skin match. They have a decent number of shades to choose from in the drugstore as well, which always adds to a positive review of a product. This is absolutely beautiful. It actually looks, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I actually think that it sits better on my skin than my Lean Fit Me foundation. And it's more expensive though. It was on sale for $20. I think it may normally go for around $23 or $22. It's like velvety smooth on my skin compared to my favorite Hydrate and Smooth Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It has more coverage than that, hands down. And what I'm noticing is that the dewy finish to it, it isn't really necessarily dewy. I get the difference between dewy and radiant. This is where I think that velvety texture comes in, offers a nice sheen to my skin, if that is a positive term. The other one, like the Fit Me, kind of makes me look a little bit wet, which I'm fine with. I don't think I've ever tried anything like this Pro Glow before though. I often have a lot of issues trying to get foundations to actually stick on the top of my nose and on my chin. I don't know what it is, but my skin just doesn't like to take the product and let it sit there. It kind of separates or just doesn't sit on the skin. I'm not noticing that as much with this foundation. It just applied beautifully. So now I'm going to put on some concealer just to kind of set my face more into makeup mode, and I'll be right back. We are going to try out the Wet n Wild Coloricon Bronzer with SPF 15 in it. And this is technically called 743A Reserve Your Cabana. I just heard about this a few days ago from Kathleen Lights, an awesome YouTuber, and she looked at this thing the same way I do. How is this a bronzer? So as you can see from the color, it is most definitely not a traditional bronzer color, if you will. This was actually in a video of hers talking about the most natural highlights available. What I thought I would do is use this on one side of my face, and on the other side we would try out the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. Swatch each of these with my finger right now, knowing that my camera doesn't necessarily show the color very well. I'm not sure if that's showing up, but basically both of these products are not blinding highlights. Most of the time I love a highlight that is absolutely going to blind someone from outer space. However, that's not necessarily what we want from day to day, and if we're looking for an everyday makeup look, we don't want a highlighter that looks like a ray of sunshine peed all over the side of our cheek. So we're gonna go for a more natural highlighting look today. My 510, my M510 from Morphe, which I always use with highlighting. This is freshly cleaned. I am going to go in with the Wet n Wild item first on one side of my face. Using this brush, I think that I may be drawn to using more of a powder brush and actually applying this to kind of all over my cheek. But at first, I'm just gonna see what it looks like on its own. So I don't have the most wonderful lighting in here. I'm using daylight and a mirror that has a ring around it, but it's not a full ring light. So what I'm seeing in person is that there's absolutely a nice little glow. Beautiful, it applies really nicely. I'm actually gonna go in with my big powder brush, the E41 from Morphe, and I'm going to take some product and actually just put it all over my cheeks. Oh yeah. This is actually how I would probably be drawn to use a product like this. If you don't want to take a specific defined brush and just put like a line of highlighter, you could absolutely take this product and just kind of swirl it all over your cheeks. I am going to go back in after I wiped off my brush. I'm going to go in and check out the Nude, Pure Nude Highlighter. There's a lot of kick up in this product. Very nice. Yeah, much more natural. I do find this one is a bit darker on my skin. Just seeing the visual of it, you can tell that in terms of what my skin color looks like right now, it could actually show up a little bit dark versus a really light white highlighter. That's almost what I need on my skin tone right now at this time of year. This one, because it is darker and there is only one shade of it right now anyways, called 10 Be My Highlight. I see myself using it as a bronzer topper. So just to kind of lay over my whole cheek. The next products that I wanted to review are actually mascaras. So I have the Loreal Voluminous Waterproof Mascara, all of $7 at the drugstore. The other one I want to review today is one that I've actually used before just this week in another video, and it's called the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara. On my left eye here with the Essence mascara, and show you guys what I referred to in the other video was that I actually like it more when you go and reapply a second coat. I had about, I kid you not, like 13 mascaras all in a lineup in the Essence booth at Superstore. And I was like, which one do I choose? Which one? One lash that's just like, I'm by myself, is the Get Big lashes. So now, with my, on my bad side, with the voluminous waterproof mascara. Since we did 2 coats of the other one, I'm just gonna go in. Okay, so that is 2 coats. So this is the voluminous L'Oreal, and over here is the Essence Get Big. I'm going to do my lower lash line with each of the wands. I definitely like the effect the voluminous gives on the bottom lash line. It really separates and defines each lash. I'm going back in with the Get Big. The tricky thing about this applicator is that it's thicker in the middle. So for your lower lash line, it's really going to grab on to the lashes very easily, but you have to be careful not to put it too close to your eye, or else you will get some major product all over. So this is the Get Big by Essence, and this is the Voluminous by L'Oreal. Really like them quite equally right now. The really cool thing about this product, which I hope you guys can see today on camera, is that it actually applies pretty much white. So it is not colored when it comes out of the container. The color happens when you mix it into your skin with your fingers. So I went with light because that is likely the color that will match me the most. I found light was actually a little bit dark for my skin, but it worked. I wore it yesterday and I wore it out all day, and I did really like it. It's not a lot of coverage, right? A BB cream is not going to give you all the coverage like this foundation that I use today. However, it's nice to just feel like maybe your skin tone is evened out a little bit and just gives you a bit of a pick-me-up. So the final product I wanted to review today was another Essence product, specifically the Essence XXXL Shine Lip Gloss. Again, they claim non-sticky, ultra shiny lip gloss, moisturizing. And so what I wanted to do was see how this would look on top of a lip, essentially. So either a lipstick or a liquid lipstick. And sometimes if you want a liquid lip to just look like a lip gloss, but have more of a lasting effect, then you could apply a clear lip over top. Okay, so now that my liquid lip is on, and again, that was NYX Lingerie in Embellishment number 2, I am going to go in with my clear gloss from Essence. And again, this product was similar to the other oil-based product that I used. I think it was about $2. Okay, so that is the final product that I wanted to review today. The way it feels on top of the liquid lip, which obviously could be different than if you just put that on as you were running out the door, which is also a great idea. It does feel fine, non-sticky, which is really nice. I almost forgot to mention the Morphe products that I got in the mail, so I wanted to come back on and show you guys quickly. This bad boy. So this has Morphe brushes written on the bottom here. They have like 5 or 6 different types of bags. This is the main compartment. And then what I really liked is the fact that I could fit all of my Morphe products in it, in terms of the palettes in here. And then in the top, on the top or the front of the bag, it has 3 different clip areas. And that would be great for things like your concealers, maybe putting separate blushes or bronzers in one. And well, on the long end has another big compartment on this side where it says Morphe, which I guess would be the front technically. There is a zipper, and this is where you could put flat items like lipsticks and things like that. That takes up this whole area. The other side also has a long compartment. It also comes with a strap that you can wear it like a gym bag. The bag is $25 US. The item I wanted to mention, the final one from Morphe, is this lovely little kind of apron for holding makeup brushes. This comes with a clip, an adjustable strap, and this was all of $5 US. A nice texture that actually feels like it could be cleaned easily. Didn't want to spend money on a travel case for your brushes and you still wanted to keep them safe. You could probably get away with spending $5 on this thing and just putting in all of your brushes and rolling up the item very delicately in a suitcase, a makeup brush holder on the go. That is it for today. We covered brands, reviews, and first impressions of Essence, Wet n Wild, Almay, and L'Oreal. I do hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please leave any comments down below, subscribe, share, whatever floats your boat. And I do appreciate you joining me here today, and I hope you have a wonderful and colorful day, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye.